You're gonna keep working on that cross choke. So let's review that technique here on my knees. So remember, I'm gonna choose one hand. I grab the same side collar. I'm gonna open up. 4 fingers in, second hand comes under, and there's a reason why this hand is coming under right now, because if I try to attack, it's not that he's gonna do like this for me to get my hand in. He's gonna tuck his chin right here, and then every time that I try to go with this arm over, I'm gonna put pressure on his face. If I go with my hand under, I'm always attacking the neck. So remember the secret right here is I'm gonna pull his head towards my shoulder. I'm gonna start to squeeze, put pressure, and put my elbows apart. All right, so it doesn't matter if you start right now with the right hand or the left hand. If I want to start with my left, open up, get a good grip, and you see how every time my grip is behind his ear, remember, second hand comes under all the way up, pull his head towards the shoulder. I'm just gonna give you guys 1 minute just to review that, and then we're gonna go to that position. Ready? And go. And time. So now let's see. We did some work on from the close guard, and then today we are going to work. I'm gonna start from the top. So I get that mount position right here. And then if you are on top, that's okay to go and attack the neck. If you are on bottom, that's not okay. It's not that the person on bottom cannot do it, but it's a bad deal. All right, because if he touches my neck right here, so what happened is he's giving the arm. So that's why it's not a good deal for the person on bottom. All right, so if you are on bottom, you should never put your arms on this position, because every time that happens, even that if you are attacking my neck, I'm gonna take advantage and I'm gonna get your arm before you finish that choke. All right, so if you're on top right now, it's okay. That's different from the close guard. Remember, from the close guard right here, it was not okay to do. I'm on top right now, and that's not okay because I get the arm, I get the neck, and he's gonna get my arm. And it was okay for him to do, even that he has the bottom position right there. All right, so here, every time, anytime you have a good position, you are allowed to go and get the neck. And then here it is the same thing. All right, so if you want to go and open up the lapel, that's fine, and then you slide. Even if you get a grip right here, that's okay. But you have to slide that hand all the way down. Second hand is the same thing. On bottom, goes under, all the way down. So this time, I'm not gonna pull his head up. So this time, I'm gonna place my head down. And then check this. If his hand, which hand is on top, that's the side that I'm going. So look at that. His hand here is on top. I'm gonna go towards his hand. My right hand is on top. I go towards that hand. I cannot have the right hand on top and put my hand on the other side. You don't do that. You see that it feels uncomfortable. All right. So right now it's simple. Start. You open up the lapel. I want you to get a grip really high, and then you slide the that hand down, second hand comes under, and then I'm gonna go towards my hand. I'm gonna try to put my forehead on the mat right here. Okay, so not on top of his head, but right here on the side, next to my hand. So my forehead comes next to my hand. So what that's gonna do is, when I place my head forward, my arms, my forearms will put pressure on his neck. All right, and then when I go forward, it's gonna be more and more pressure on his neck, because a problem right here is, I see the students, and then you go and you get the choke, and then you try to do this, and you see how I'm bending my arm, and then my weight is here over my elbow, and then I'm putting pressure on his chest and not on the neck. So once I go forward, look what happened to my arm. My arm that is over his, on top of his chest, goes on top of the neck, and then he's gonna tap. All right, so let's try to do that. And time. So now let's see some mistakes that people do when they're doing that arm bar, that cross choke. All right, so here, when I get that mount, and I have my hands on the mat right here, that is harder for him to escape, you know, because he might try to push me that way or that way, and then I can go and I can use my arms to post. But by the time that I start attacking the neck, so look at that, when I'm here, very hard for him. When I attack the neck right here, so what happened already? I don't have this arm to post on the mat anymore, because this arm is right here, I'm attacking, so usually he's trapping that arm. So once I'm here, now I don't have my right neck, either my left arm to post. So this is a position that my balance is not that good. All right, so right now, if I don't have my arm to post, I need to compensate with my head. All right, if I go attack his neck, and then I put my head this way, look at how easy it is for him to escape. So I cannot do that. I know that. So as soon as I attack, I need to keep my head on this side. Because if he tries to move, look, I have to compensate my head this way. That is too easy for him. So every time now you start attacking the neck, move your head, and then ask the person on bottom to check. Not super hard, but just to check if he can do the up escape. If your head is this way, he's gonna give a little bump, and then you're gonna be off balance. If you have your head right there, he's gonna give a little bump, but you know, I can still be on top. All right, so he's gonna try, oh, it's okay, and then I go. Now, what happened? I have no hands to post anymore. Maybe he's gonna try to do that up escape, take advantage of that. All right, so the person on top, he's gonna push me. Now could be to the right or to the left, it doesn't matter. He's gonna go. I'm not gonna let go. I cannot do this. Oh, all right, I lost that mount. No, I'm right here. So what I'm going to do is, if I need to adjust the position, I'm going to adjust, and then I'm going to finish. All right, so here, the person is on top. He's going to tap. Look at his head. I'm going to try. Could not do it. I'm going to let him attack. He's not going to put pressure. So while here, I'm going to do my hoop escape. He's going to close the guard. He's going to adjust the grip. and he's gonna finish that choke from the bottom. All right? So now it's not just the person on top that needs to do something. The person on bottom needs to work. You guys will work together. So person on top, get the arm. Person on bottom, check the balance. Person on top, attack the arm. Person on bottom, escape. Person on, and then if you get the position and then you finish right there. So let's see that. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time. Let's go. All right, time. Okay, I just don't want you guys to forget about the squats that we're doing. I already did my 200. So remember, tomorrow, Saturday, is bonus day. You can do as many as you want, as many as you can. All right. So the goal for this week is 200. But if you do more, well, that's great for you. This week, we are going to train do squats. Oh, look at that. Look at Lola. Wow. That's great. So remember, write down your numbers. And then you can do sets of 10, sets of 20, sets of 15, sets of 5, whatever you want. All right, so Monday, I want to see those numbers. All right, so just remember that what you want with this is you want to have a good form on your squats. All right, so if you're here and then you're just doing like that, this is not what I want. All right, so what I want, you keep your legs open right there. You can have your hands on your shoulders, and then you're gonna go 90 degrees right here, down and up. So if you go halfway, do not count those ones. You only count the ones that you go 90 degrees. You go down, up. So you don't need to go fast. You don't need to. You do whatever speed you want to do, and the goal is 200. All right. So I want everyone to have a great weekend. Do your squats and see you guys Monday.
Bye-bye. See you Monday.